Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Real Speak. Today we have Kerry Clarke, the International Market Manager for Manukau Institute of Technology based in Auckland. Kerry has been coming to India since 2001 and she has seen the Indian market for almost 25 years. So Kerry, let's start. Can you please tell us something about Manukau Institute of Technology?
Okay, so Manukau Institute of Technology is located in Auckland and our main campuses are based in South Auckland. So South Auckland is an important commercial centre for the city because it has seen a lot of rapid growth. So that's growth both in terms of industry, retail and housing. So for that reason, Manukau is located in a centre for a lot of activity. So the campuses are modern. The two campuses in Manukau were established less than 10 years ago, and we have our largest campus which is for our business and DT programs, and then across the road we have a very big engineering school. We also have another campus located close by in another part of the city called Otara, and that's where we teach programs like teaching and sports and recreation. And then of course we have our maritime school. So MIT is a government institution. We're a Category 1 institution, which means that under the New Zealand Qualifications Authority system, they are highly confident in the quality of the school and the teaching and learning environment. So, yeah.
Great. Can you tell us more about the popular courses at Manukau Institute of Technology?
Okay. So during that time that I've been coming to India, which, as you said, is a long time, we've always been popular for engineering. That's probably the subject area that we're most well known for, especially in North India. And we offer level 6 diplomas and we have bachelor's degrees. We also recognise qualifications from India, so we can work with your team in terms of advanced entry into programs. So that's always been a strong recruitment area for us. More recently, we've seen a lot of interest in nursing. Nursing is a popular program in New Zealand, both for international and domestic students. It's a really practical program with a very strong reputation both within New Zealand, but also has a very good international reputation. So those are probably the two areas where we've seen the most growth. More recently, we're also seeing a lot of students that are interested in teaching or early childhood education. Those are other areas of growth for us. Business and DT, we have some strong degree options. When we talk about programs, we always talk about the degree programs, and I think we'll touch on those soon in terms of entry, but quite often we'll have diploma entry as well, so we can cover those.
Right. So what is the level of these programs? Are they at level 7, or do we also have programs at level 5, 6?
So we have level 5 programs, and normally what we do is we use those as a pathway. So a pathway will be for someone who maybe doesn't have quite the right entry for a degree. So to join a degree program, you normally need to have a GPA or grade point average of 70% in your top 4 academic subjects, and if you can achieve that, then we can offer degree programs. The only difference is nursing, where you need to have a GPA of 75%. And depending on your program, there will be specialist subjects that you need to achieve marks in. For a lot of our programs, we also have diploma pathways, and those are really useful because they allow us to bring students in to study who have, say, a Year 12 GPA of 55% or higher. And if students successfully complete those diplomas, in a number of areas they can go into the second year of their degree program. So it's a really good way to bring on students who might need a little bit more support, but they can still work towards a degree outcome.
Right. Are there any student clubs at the campus?
We do. We have a very active student council, and this year the head of the student council is an international student from India. So we're very proud of him. He's very proactive about how MIT supports international students, and he's giving us lots of suggestions about, what students might look for or need. There are clubs, but most of the students tend to look for clubs outside of the campus because it's very common for us to have very good cricket players from India, and students want to be able to play their sport. We don't run a cricket club, but there are plenty of cricket clubs that will be located closer to where students live, and they will be very pleased to have good cricket players from India come and play. But we also have cultural groups. There's a large number of community complexes through temples, gurdwaras, so there's a lot of access to those kinds of activities as well.
Right. Can you talk about campus placements? Like in India, we have campus placements where the companies come in, that usually takes place in the last year. So how does that work in New Zealand?
We get asked a lot about internships and campus placements, and it's never really been part of New Zealand's learning culture, not for the type of programs that we're offering. We do use the industry project that is normally taught in the final semester of a degree. So that industry project is designed to help students engage with industry. But we also look at ways that we can bring industry to campus. So we will have, we call it Career Fest, where we get employers to come to campus and talk to students about. Some will have job opportunities. A lot of times they're there to share their knowledge, so that students know what kind of skills employers are looking for, because obviously there's always the technical skills that we can teach, but students also get advice on the other skills that are important in job search, like good communication, knowledge of your industry, the value of the industry that you might be looking at for you. So that all comes through those employer networks.
Any piece of advice for Indian students who are planning to come to Manukau Institute?
Look, I think, we are really lucky, and we feel very privileged with students that choose to come and study with us, because you're not just studying Manukau Institute of Technology or MIT, you're actually choosing a city and you're choosing a country. And we ask you to enjoy what that has to offer, but never be shy to tell us if you feel sad or unhappy. Talk to people. I think that's the most important piece of advice we give, that we are interested in what you have to say, and we hope that you will have a very, very good experience. And if you do, that's fantastic. But if you come across something that's causing you some concern, let people know, because that's what we're there for. It's part of New Zealand's culture to look after people. We want people to be happy in our communities, and part of that will be in the classroom. But we're also aware we want you to be happy in your experience in New Zealand. So always, touch base with people.
Right. At Manukau, the campuses are mostly based in South Auckland. So can you please also tell us about life in South Auckland, because you also live there?
I do, and I'm a born and bred Aucklander, so that means, I have that passion for my own city that you bring. And originally I was born and raised in central Auckland, and but when I moved to MIT, I located to South Auckland. I really enjoy it. It's a very vibrant, open part of our city. It's a very active. We have one of the most multicultural communities in the country in South Auckland. So we have people who have settled there from Samoa, Fiji, Tonga, India, Europe. The whole world is represented, and it's something we celebrate. So we celebrate Diwali, we celebrate Chinese New Year. We also embrace the food. So there's been massive benefits to my city and the new communities that choose to live with us. So I think it's a very young, active part of the city.
Thank you very much, Kerry,
You're
for
welcome.
taking time to visit us. At Manukau, we have a range of different courses. The strong courses that we offer at Manukau is engineering. But other than engineering, there is teaching, nursing, hospitality, cookery, bakery. If you're interested in applying to Manukau Institute of Technology, please visit our offices in Chandigarh and Ludhiana. You can also call us. Thank you very much for watching this video.